Hello, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angela, and this is Light Rays Tarot. And I'm going to be doing your monthly reading for the month of March. We're already into the first week, but that's all right. Hopefully, that's not too loud, my shuffling. I know people like to see their cards shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle your cards really quick, and then we'll lay them out and see what's going on for your month of March for you guys. This may or may not resonate, and that's all right. If it doesn't resonate, hopefully you can find some insight into something here. And be prepared for me to have to put this thing on pause if my dog starts barking. Because I just happened to look up out the window or see out this reflection of the window in my line of sight in the other room. The dog standing there on the couch, looking out the window, ready to bark at whatever he can. Usually it's a cat, a rabbit, or a car that happens to go by that just irritates him. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Taurus. So this card's going to represent you, and this is what surrounds you. This will be what's crossing you. Better put it that way, right? Hopefully, I got to make sure you guys can see this. There we go. Okay, and this is the foundation, what's in the past that's got you where you are now. And this is, let's see, there we go. Guess I could bring that down a little bit. This is what you can visualize or maybe visualizing. This is what's before you within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 days. This is you, how you could act or how you are acting, but would be in the best interest of you, regardless of how it may look to other people. It's just, you can understand, you'll see. This is how someone sees you or other people see you, good and bad, the good side and the bad side, depending on how that card pops up. And this is what your hopes and fears are, what you hope, and this card is your ending card, your outcome, the final outcome, at least within the next 3 weeks or so. Could be a little tiny bit longer, it could be even faster. So let's get your cards up. So you in your situation, so this is you feeling undecided, Taurus. I actually did a couple readings earlier, and this card did come up. There's indecision. You need to get something. You're needing to be clear about something, but it looks like you, excuse me, are not ready to make a decision. There's some clarity that you're needing. And let's see how supportive the conditions around you are. That card is popped up. Wow. It looks like, it's not funny, but looks like somebody is not talking to you. Someone's not communicating with you. So that's not very favorable. Like if someone's not communicating with you, so you're dealing with another person, obviously, or maybe a group of people, but the conditions around you, surrounding environment, there's somebody just like not going to communicate, not sharing any ideas. They've kind of put you at a stalemate, so you're unable to make a decision. So you're in the indecisive mode of this month, or at least right now. What's complicating the situation is changes either needing to be made or there's no changes. Well, no changes. Blah, blah. There's changes needing to be made, maybe with the financial. There's either lack of change or maybe too much change, but I would feel that if this person is not speaking, there's no communication. And so I feel like there's no changes being made, and that is probably most likely what you're wanting to do is make changes, because no one wants to juggle forever. This feels like eternity going back and forth, back and forth. So what's crucial is your ability to walk away from the situation, leave. Oh, great. What's crucial is your ability, how you handle leaving something, recognizing your worthiness, and if you're just not happy, you need to understand you can walk away from something that just doesn't disappoint you. What's also crucial is your ability to recognize maybe your dreams are not being fulfilled here. And so this guy, the Eight of Cups here, he's going to walk away and go towards wish fulfillment. So what's happened that's got you here recently? In the recent past, there's been a bunch of defensiveness, maybe against your ideas. So there's just been a lot of opposition. People not you've had to probably defend yourself, or someone else has been pretty defensive towards you. And so you've probably tried to stay really strong, holding your ground, and so indecisive about making change. But you still have this need to make a sacrifice. Maybe you do have the ability to sacrifice things. What's crucial here is the ability to sacrifice, but there's still that not sure if I want to do that. What you could be envisioning is change. There you go. There's the will. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay. So with the will up here, it's like you can visualize making changes, looking for a cycle to change in your life. The will is about changes, and so this is just visualizing a cycle over how it would feel moving forward, making that decision that benefits you. So let's see what is before you within the next 3 days, maybe 3 hours, or next 3 days. Or, yeah. Looks like you're going to be coming into a situation that the conditions have you looking at what you've been planting your seeds in. Looking, and you could feel a bit frustrated too. So there would be a sense of frustration. Something's going to have you frustrated. It's in regards to your situation where you're feeling undecided. Now you have to make a decision. It looks like something is not going good enough. You've been pretty defensive. So someone else, though, isn't communicating. So now it looks like it's kind of leveled up, like, okay, well, I've got this goal to go forward in, but there's some frustration going on. So, let's see. You may be showing other people that you're just overworked and exhausted, basically. Or you could also be showing them that you're oppressed. Maybe that's in your best interest to just act as though you are oppressed. It's odd to tell you that, but act as though you are overworked and just have so much going on and you've been held back down. And I don't know, it might work in your favor. Just act as though you are oppressed, exhausted. How's that going to work for you? How somebody sees you in this situation, they feel like this is like so opposite over here. They feel like you're, they see you as being very patient and biding your time. Someone might see you as, some people, they might see you as actually taking too much time, taking just a whole lot of time but others see you actually as an angel even. I mean, we got the temperance, like that's the angel, biding your time, being patient. So maybe they see you as calculating too, like, I'm gonna try to put the pieces of the puzzle together. This person, though, someone in your surroundings who's got you at a stalemate, they probably see this as you being okay with it. Wow. So you're having a hard time making some changes because they see you as being taking your time, being patient. That's just like maybe you need to act. Now I can understand this card. Why you should act oppressed, and I'm oh, just too worked and over. I'm not patient. Don't. So if you act unpatient, this person thinks you're patient, so they're not making a decision for you. They've put a stalemate, acting this way, exhausted, depressed, blah, blah, blah. Well, not depressed, but just oppressed. Might shape up their little world. You have frustration here, so maybe you should just show your frustration. Hey, if they see you as too patient, too passive, and so they're creating a stalemate for you, then I guess, yep, it's time for you to act up. You're hoping to maybe take a risk here, but if you take that risk, what are the consequences? You might actually disappoint somebody. If you take a risk, well, if you're feeling frustrated and you're undecided, you're hoping to do something brand new, but because someone else isn't communicating, it's maybe you're fearing that if you take that risk without the communication from someone else, you don't know where that's going to go. So, yep, those seeds that you have planted, it's time to look at them and understand, why are you feeling frustrated? The outcome here, we have the Nine of Wands. Looks like you're going to be bound and determined no matter what to maybe take charge and stand up for yourself and go forward. It does drop down from the 10 back down to 9. Like, okay, well, you did the hard work. Now you're getting back to a place of, instead of pretending or acting as though you're overworked and whatever, you're acting as, I've got the ability to go on. Instead of turning your back to things, now you're able to stand up and say, look what I did. I put these wands down and kind of lost one wand, and I'm going to keep one in my hand. And whatever, all the other stuff, all those 8 wands that I've put, any messages, any actions I've taken, they're kind of all solid, stuck in place. And I've got this wand, and I dare you come try to knock down my wands. Just like, wow. So as far as if you're visualizing, changing, making changes, but you come into some sense of frustration, you're hoping to take a leap of faith, take a risk. It looks like you're bound and determined, and discipline yourself too, to stand your ground about what you're wanting, because you're making changes for you. And so it looks like you're, instead of being blindfolded too, where you don't have clarity, if it, because of lack of communication with someone else, you get frustrated. So finally, you do take that risk and defend yourself. Before there was defensiveness back here, where now all of a sudden it's like, ugh, I'm opposed. I don't have the clarity, so I'm not communicating. I want to make changes, and I have the ability to sacrifice, take a risk. I need to act though that I am overburdened, so I can make changes. Anyways, there you go. I would clarify it, but then it'd be too long, and I guess I kind of heard that YouTube is trying to override long videos, so that wouldn't be good to have too long of a video. And I just don't see the point in doing a really short video. Like 13 minutes, I guess, is okay, or 14 minutes, whatnot, but I like long ones usually. But here we go. This is for March. May you find insight and take what you can and use it, and leave the rest to the universe. Bye.